Marriage is one of the most sacred and sensible relationships of mankind. It is the most intimate, the most personal, the most meaningful, and the most fulfilling of all human relationships. For you, Zachary McIntire and Daysi Hawkins, the scripture says it's not good for man to be alone. Everyone needs someone, and you have found with God's help that someone that you need.
Daysi, in a roundabout way, we've kind of been dreaming about this day since we were kids. We were just playing with our dolls and making up stories about our Barbies, and I think your love story is so much greater because there's so much more depth behind it. You guys have walked together through really hard things and really joyful things, and I think that's incredible.
Zach, watching you grow has been one of the most amazing experiences of my life. You've gone from being, well, not everything I thought you were when you were younger, but having your faults, and you still have your faults, but you've become a very compassionate person. And since you take the lead in so much of our lives, you know, you're currently my pastor, you more take the lead in our business. I'm very thankful that you've learned to be such a good leader. I know you're going to be a wonderful leader in your home.
When Zachary proposed to Daysi, he started a clock, and it was a countdown clock. And it counted down to this almost very moment when they will be joined together. And so we are delighted to be here today, and we are blessed to be able to witness this event because we've seen God's hand at work in your lives.
When I saw her coming down the aisle to me today, I thought about how the Lord feels when He looks at us. That's how much He loves us. When the groom sees his bride coming and his heart is just filled and he thinks, I would do anything for that woman. I would give my very life for her. I, Zachary, take you, Daysi,
to be my lawfully wedded wife.
To be my lawfully wedded wife.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
I, Daysi, take you, Zachary,
to be my lawfully wedded husband.
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
For better or for worse.
for better or for worse,
Till death do us part.
till death do us part.
Zachary, you may kiss your bride. It gives me great pleasure to present to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Zachary McIntire.
I don't know how many of you know this, but my aunt actually set them up. So they texted each other for the first time about a year and a half ago. Within 5 days, they had their first official date. And then from the get-go, Daysi insisted that Zach wait exactly at least a year before proposing. So he waited exactly a year and 1 day.
On our very first date, I made this poor girl's head spin by telling her pretty much everything there was to know almost about myself, because I thought, you know, if we're going to break up, I'd rather it be now than later. And she unbelievably gave me a second date.
We've had a very close relationship. You have been with me in pretty much every bad moment that I've had and pretty much every good moment that I've had. And I will never forget the time that I got the first inkling that was coming to an end. You know how somebody just is lit up, they walk into her and like, and I knew he'd been talking to her. I was like, yeah, she said something. So he's over there shaving. He says, she thinks I'm handsome. Oh. Okay, well that's good. I can tell you're gone. When's the wedding? And as someone very wise said to us when we were married, love each other well so that the world can see the glory of God in your marriage. And Daysi, I need you to take care of my first best friend. God bless you.